history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
That's jealousy and envy and delusion, all mixed together.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. So, after having a few days off for the first time in her rookie season in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark was back on Friday, speaking for the first time about the national conversation and controversy that has erupted following Kennedy Carter's blindside chip shot nearly a week ago. So, Clark said sometimes it stings how much the conversation is outside of basketball and not the product on the floor, and the amazing players that are on the floor, and how good they are for their teams, and how great this season has been for the women's basketball. She went on to say that I'm not on social media, so I don't see a lot of it, but you would be surprised. I still have my TV on in my house, and I'm watching sports. You are still aware of it, and you still see it. Other than that, my focus is basketball. But yeah, I try to block it out. I don't have social media on my phone. I don't go on it. I don't see a lot of it, but I don't really think it's that different from when I was in college. Everybody's going to have their opinion, and everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and that's just what it is. I think you've just got to be focused on what's in your locker room, what's in your organization, how your teammates feel, how your coaches feel, and for me, that's my focus. But also, I have a job to do at the same time, so that's where my focus remains.
I just want you to think of the entitlement. I want to give you an analogy of just how far we've gone with this lunacy towards women, and black women in particular. You've given them a league. You've given them television commercials, even though no one knows who they are and no one's in any real way interested in them other than Caitlin Clark. You're giving them shoe deals. You're bending over backwards, trying to make them relevant for more than a quarter of a century. And you know what they say? That ain't good enough. Talk about us. Even though your audience doesn't want to hear it and really only wants to hear you talk about one person, Caitlin Clark, Monica McNutt is sitting on national TV. No, talk about all of us. And you know what? You better honor and respect the black women who carried the WNBA to financial loss after financial loss, to irrelevancy after irrelevancy. You better support these black queens. They carry this league. That's delusion and a lie, and Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp know it. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, they carried the WNBA. They're worth celebrating. Their sacrifice is why the WNBA exists. But you got this delusional black queen sitting on TV day after day, and everybody else day after day, all of them. Andrea Carter, who I like and love, I wish she didn't play for the other team, but all of them. They sit there with this look of entitlement and this conversation of entitlement.
I think what I was frustrated by in our conversation earlier is that we can hold more than one truth, y'all.
Yes.
Like the idea of some players being jealous, yes, that probably exists. But I think in Caitlin's debut, since she has made her debut, there's been a large and loud clamor or push, yes, that is Caitlin versus the W. Okay. And that is unfair.
Monica McNutt, like a lot of women, and in particular a lot of black women, lives in a constant state of delusion. A constant state of delusion. She'll hear this. People will write this off. Oh, Whitlock just hates women. He's just being critical. No, I'm being honest. Something Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, Stephen A. Smith, they're not in position to be the kind of honest that I am. They are totally dependent upon the system, the corporations, the sponsors, the entire feminist rigged regime. They're trapped by it. So they can't be honest. You just heard the rantings of a welfare queen. And you can't say that. If Stephen A. Smith had said that on air, he would be immediately canceled, and Monica McNutt knows it. That's why she is so loose with the truth. That's why she has no respect for the truth, and that's why she has no respect for Stephen A. Smith, and will come on his show and say anything she wants because she knows there's no repercussions. She has all the power. She's got the gun. Stephen A. Smith is the rabbit. But that's a welfare mentality.
It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that.
That's jealousy and envy and delusion, all mixed together. Angel Reese has done a couple of nice things, added some femininity to the way these women dress. Great. No one's tuning in to watch Angel Reese play basketball. She's not that skilled. She's not that good. She's an energy player. She gets rebounds. She gets puts back. But no one's tuning in to watch Angel Reese. It's just not happening. She's not Michael Jordan. She's not Magic Johnson. She's not Larry Bird. She's someone that taunted Caitlin Clark on a big stage. Those are the facts. That ain't good enough. Talk about us. Even though your audience doesn't want to hear it and really only wants to hear you talk about one person, Caitlin Clark, Monica McNutt is sitting on national TV. No, talk about all of us. And you know what? You better honor and respect the black women who carried the WNBA to financial loss after financial loss, to irrelevancy after irrelevancy. You better support these black queens. They carry this league. That's delusion and a lie, and Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp know it. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady,